Two men, two brothers, scarred by their past. And now it is time. It is about to pick up. And to be more specific, the heat is about to pick up. I would say we're on the highway to hell, but it feels like we teleported there. We got The Undertaker, we got Kane, and we got a ring of fire. And the heat has truly picked up. As the Phenom, that is The Undertaker, hammers away on Kane. Kane, who made his debut back at Bad Blood in October. And now here we are at Unforgiven. And there is no forgiveness at this point. I think we're beyond that point between these brothers. From Bad Blood to WrestleMania to Unforgiven tonight. Somebody's going to be set on fire in this match. But the question is it going to be Kane? Is it going to be Undertaker? Oh! Undertaker almost got sent over the top onto the fire. There wasn't proof that Kane was even still alive up until we got to Bad Blood. But Paul Bearer said, hey, I've got proof. And right now, the proof we're seeing is Kane obliterating The Undertaker with clubbing shots right now in the corner. Undertaker eating that buckle hard. And the dead man has been knocked down. But a man who was already dead is merely impossible to kill. You know, now that I think about it, can you even kill a man that's dead? I think about these questions at night sometimes. Right now, Kane looking to get a reverse sear on Undertaker's face. Like a nice T-bone steak. Or a New York strip, that is. Either way, I was going to say he could become red meat, but more like dead meat. And with every impact, the flames rise. Undertaker inches away from becoming a marshmallow on a nice summer vacation. And Undertaker fighting back. Undertaker going a little deep. Thumb to the eye of Kane. Sometimes you got to do whatever is necessary. And that was what was deemed necessary by The Undertaker. You talk about heat picking up. You can just hear it. The flames. The gas. As the flames get bigger and bigger. You could literally be burnt to a crisp in this match. Kane, his face is covered because of the Undertaker. And a steel chair to the skull by Kane. Softening up his older brother. And talk about taking down the barrier and clearing out the playing field. That steel chair made it happen. Undertaker has gone through everything the last near decade in the World Wrestling Federation. From Hulk Hogan to Mankind, Undertaker has done it all. And even to his brother Kane. But Kane has been like no other for the Undertaker. I never thought we'd see the day where the Undertaker would meet his match, let alone his own blood. And it could be very close for Undertaker, who's about to find out what it means to reach scorched earth. Talk about raining down hellfire. Kane enjoying every minute of this. His body is immune to the heat. That mask, it covers up the burns of his face from that cigarette that burned down the house. Kane gave it his all to try and beat the Undertaker. But much like WrestleMania, Undertaker always seems to find a way. And Undertaker is not down quite yet. The thing about the Undertaker is the amount of punishment he is willing to endure. But you think about all the punishment the Undertaker's endured. There's no punishment quite like having somebody you care about turn their back on you. And of course, I'm talking about Paul Bearer. First, it was a couple years ago with Mankind. And now, Paul Bearer finds himself with Kane. And now the Undertaker went for that clothesline, but Kane just sat right back up. Oh boy. No. And now they've both got each other, their hands wrapped around the other's throat. But it's Kane who gets the advantage and takes his brother for a ride. 'Cause what goes up must come down. And the Undertaker can thank Isaac Newton for that one. And Undertaker gets out of the way. Now could it be the Undertaker's turn to take his brother for a ride? And it does. Kane goes up and goes down. But Kane just gets up. There is just so much fight left in these two. Both men think of the same thing. Both went for a big boot. Both getting laid out. Both of these men who are near 7 feet tall, over 300 plus pounds each. These two are in quite the derby By the end of this thing's going to look like a crash. The dead man gets first shot as they get back up. Undertaker ducks. Want to take out oh! So close. That was that close. Undertaker almost threw his own body into the fire. Let's get another look at this one more time here at Unforgiven in your house. Undertaker takes down Kane. But then Kane sat up. Kane, nice sidewalk slam there. Kane, a one-eyed warrior, a one-eyed monster. And the near 7-footer up on the top. And the Undertaker brings down Kane. And now it's the Undertaker who's got some clubbing strikes of his own to respond to the attack of his brother. Or rather, the attack from his brother. And from the sky above to the depths of hell is a superplex off the turnbuckles. And these two are still getting back up to their feet. Watch as the flames just explode up into the air and reach new heights. What do you got to do at this point? Oh, but Kane's been thrown to the outside. Now what? How in the world is Kane going to even get back in this? Now what? And now Kane is retreating. Oh, but look at this. It's Vader. It's Vader. Vader, Kane, going at it. Talk about a heavy hitter. Who knew? And Undertaker takes a leap of faith and takes out Kane. And Undertaker risked it all. Faced it all. But look who has that steel chair in hand. You saw Paul Bearer start to move with that steel chair in hand. Undertaker with a clubbing shot to Kane. Now this thing is on the outside of the ring. Uh-oh. Undertaker was not phased at all by that steel chair to the back. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Oh. Those are some brutal chair shots to Kane. Undertaker has just desecrated his brother Kane. An absolute volatile shot there. And the Undertaker now turns his attention to someone he looked up to, somebody he saw as a father figure in Paul Bearer. A man who turned on him. And Paul Bearer trying to run away. He's... Uh-oh. You never want to be stalked by the Undertaker. Paul Bearer's getting his cardio in at least. There's the instruments. And just went right in. And now Undertaker has got the stand of the microphone. and drives it into the chest of Bearer. Paul Bearer, talk about a shot to the heart, and you're too late. There's no love there. No love lost there whatsoever. And now the Undertaker. And look at that, the blood pouring down the face of Bearer. The drum set has given Bearer a little bit of color. And now that Undertaker's gotten what he wanted from Paul Bearer. And there's a price that Kane's going to have to pay, but a shot to the midsection of the Undertaker. Steel chair, nope. Oh! Kane's on fire! Kane's on fire! Kane's on fire! That's it. It's over. The Undertaker has won this Inferno match. Kane has been set on fire. Undertaker once again does it. He defeats his brother Kane, who tries to stop the Phenom that is the Undertaker, but to no prevail for the Big Red Machine. Undertaker, who is up by 2 on his brother Kane, can hopefully move forward, can hopefully move on. Undertaker and Kane walked through hell together, but it's the Undertaker who walks out alive. They went into hell together, but only one could walk out. And that man is the man you're looking at, the man whose music you hear, the man who stands tall, the Undertaker. What an absolutely grueling contest between two brothers, in which it had become more personal and has reached new heights than anybody could have ever imagined it would have between the two brothers. But nonetheless, let's get another look at this one more time. Look at that dive by the Undertaker over the top. Nearly 7 feet tall, 6'10", 300 plus pounds of the Undertaker. Soaring through the air, taking out his brother. And to close it out, Kane gets set on fire. And the dead man lives.